I mean, it's a podcast. You can technically edit it whatever way you want.
Bitch, you act like I'm editing this shit. Hello and welcome
Yeah.
to Two Introverts and an Idiot.
Hey, it's your boys.
It's this is a new kind of
Wow.
idea I got going on.
New
podcast.
idea.
It's not
As if a podcast is so novel.
No, not like the concept of a podcast, but like the concept of us doing a podcast, you know? Like
but
just
who would want
talking
to
the
listen
shit.
is the question.
What?
Who would want to listen is the question, right?
I can guarantee you that we can find some dumb motherfucker to listen to this shit. I'm just here. Look, I'm gonna be honest. The real reason I'm doing this is because the alcoholism is gripping my brain, and I want something that I can look back at in like 30 years and go, "Yeah, I had friends," you know.
I had people that liked me.
Like when the Alzheimer's hits, you know, I want to be able to play myself a podcast and be like, I remember.
So that's what I was like back then.
So that's how I ended up here.
He'll forget everything because of Alzheimer's, and he wouldn't even remember the podcast.
No. I'm just gonna have him like on a loop. I'm gonna have like 40 hours of podcasts on a loop. And I'm just gonna listen to it.
I sleep, I listen to podcasts. I shower, I listen to podcasts. Working, listen to podcasts.
Sometimes sometimes podcast is all you really need. A little bit of podcast in your life. Fuck.
Me on the bus. What people think I'm listening to versus what I'm actually listening to is just the fucking podcast looping over and over again.
Speaking of podcasts, like some podcastception, talking about a podcast on a podcast. Do you guys listen to podcasts when you drive?
I do, actually.
Like what kind of podcasts?
So there's these couple of Anitubers that I used to follow. I still do kind of follow them. They named like their podcast group Trash Taste. And it's pretty entertaining listening to them just because of knowing them as people, as well as they've moved to Japan, right? All three of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really interesting listening to some of the stuff that happens there, as well as when they go and visit like their own home countries after living in Japan for a while.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. But yeah.
I feel like that'd be dope as hell though. Just to fucking pick up your life and move somewhere else with your buddies and not give a shit.
Yeah.
We should do that.
I think they kind of went there like individually on their own first. And then they're like, oh, we're all here while we kind of start this thing together. But I believe they were invited by a company. Ooh. They were sponsored by a company to make this podcast.
Simon, you want to move to South Africa with me to make a podcast?
Why South Africa?
Well, I've heard that
I don't want malaria.
I've heard that I can get a job hunting poachers. In Africa.
You heard you could get a job.
Not me.
Yeah.
Simon, I'm pretty sure you could get a job just the same.
No, I'm pretty sure I don't want malaria, so I'm
Simon, I'm sure that deep down in your soul, you have like that killer instinct, you know?
Yeah, everyone deep down.
I don't want to shoot.
Just wants to do a little bit of murdering.
Yeah, just a casual. It's not murder. It's defending an animal. You know.
I'm pretty sure you don't shoot to kill though.
What do you mean shoot to? This concept of you don't shoot to kill is fucking stupid. Anytime you put a bullet in someone, you're betting on the chance that they die. No, it doesn't matter where they get shot.
Shoot your legs, though.
That's bullshit, and I'm gonna tell you why. Bullets fucking bounce.
What are they? BB guns?
They're almost BB guns, right? So a bullet will hit your fucking leg.
Are we talking about how the shards?
No. That's shrapnel. That's a completely different ballgame. That's an explosive. There are some rounds that do it, but when the bullet itself hits your body, bounces off it'll hit a bone and then it'll ricochet into your body, breaking off shards of your bone.
Your mic is lagging a bit.
Oh
Or it's just
no.
me.
Oh,
Big time.
Yeah,
is it?
you're sounding like a robot
Am I?
there.
Am I back?
Nope.
Or were you ever real in the first place?
Fuck you.
Oh,
Dun,
shit.
dun. It's two introverts and a robot. I knew
Two
it.
introverts and a robot.
Oh,
Uh,
You were
wait,
never real in the first place.
he
I
was never
robot.
real.
No, your mic is still not working. I
That's
just want to
fucking
say.
stupid. All right, give me 1 second.
And he's gone. And he's back.
And I'm back. How's that?
Maybe
Maybe
it
good,
worked for
maybe
like a
bad.
second.
Speak your mind.
I am speaking my mind. Is it working?
Sounds
Yeah.
like it's working.
Okay,
seeing
I
it.
just want you guys to be able to hear me. You know, because
It doesn't matter if the people on the podcast.
No, they can hear me fine because I'm the one recording it.
He's recording locally.
That
Yeah,
he
yeah.
he does have a point.
I do have a point. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, bullets. They fucking bounce. You get
Hmm.
shot, right? Bullet hits bone. Bullet bounces off bone, goes through your body, does this cool thing called cavitation, where it kind of leaves like a wake trail behind you or behind its
Ooh.
path, and like fucking. Have you guys ever seen like that ballistic gel shit?
The ballistic what?
Gel,
Nope.
like they did it on what was that fucking Discovery? Mythbusters. They'd shoot something and then you'd see like that bubble appear behind the bullet.
No.
If you're talking about how you shoot a gun underwater and it starts off with like a
Kind of like that. It's kind of
circular.
like that, but it inside your body. It's called hydrostatic shock. And it is a very real thing. So anytime you shoot someone, be it in the leg or the arm or the fucking head, that bullet's not gonna just hit there and then stop like inside their body. It's gonna wreck shit all over their body.
Hmm.
So
Does
that's
that
like
mean it could potentially ride up onto your nuts?
yes. So technically, right,
Nice.
there's a chance you shoot someone in the ankle and the bullet hits at just the perfect trajectory and has enough energy behind it, it manages to roll up your femur and hit you in the heart. Theoretically, right? It's possible. I don't think it happens often. I think most of the time you shoot a homie in the leg, they're just going to be shot in the leg. But anytime you shoot someone, you're making that conscious decision that it's like, you know, homie, you're going to die. There's a chance you might die. You gotta weigh that in your conscience, you know? I'm just saying.
Well, when are we ever gonna be shooting people?
I don't know, and fucking zombie apocalypse might pop up. I don't know.
And
It's not like
those
shooting
won't
their
be
heart
people
would
in-
kill them though.
So
Yeah.
okay, I gotta say, do you guys think that you guys would be okay killing zombies?
They're no longer kill them all.
Most likely it would be a self-defense scenario. I
It's
wouldn't.
fight or flight, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the difference between someone robbing you or threatening to kill you and you have a gun?
I'll just shoot them in your leg. What do you
You
mean?
shoot him in the leg, but you
called
shoot a zombie in the
self-defense.
dome.
Well, on the head, yes.
But someone threatening to murder you, you wouldn't try to kill them.
In the leg.
It kind of depends, right? Like at that point, are they still human?
Yeah, no, this is a human person, right? Theoretical human person.
No, the zombie.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't define.
Yeah, at that point,
I would define zombies as human.
nah.
Ah, yes, humans.
So are zombies
that
just
can't think
cannibals?
Yeah, zombies are just cannibals,
and can't think.
and they can't. Well, they can think. Oh, it depends on what zombie movie you go off of.
Depends on what zombie movie you go off of.
I'm just saying, like, so if someone had a gun to your head, right, and you had a gun to their head, and they said, "If you don't kill me, I'll kill you," would you kill them, or would you just take it?
Or we just have a standstill, like, I'll shoot, and then he said, good, you're gonna kill me, and then I never shoot. Standstill.
And then he
Right.
shoots you 10 seconds later when he realizes you're bluffing. Wouldn't that be killing him in self-defense? Would you guys be okay with that?
Depends on who initiates it, then it'll be self-defense.
So yeah, I'm saying random guy walks up to you on the street, don't know him at all,
And then I somehow have a gun with
and
against his temple.
he walks up to you, puts a gun to your head, pulls out a gun, gives it to you, and has you press it against his head. He says, "If you don't shoot me and
First
kill
of
me,
all,
I will kill you."
I'd fucking question why he's doing this.
Let's just say for the hypothetical, it's because you, I don't know, fucked his dog or something. I don't.
I don't think.
What?
First of all, wait. If that was the scenario, why would he be giving a gun to us in the first place? He'd just straight up kill us, no?
It's just
Right?
he can't live with the knowledge that you fucked his dog. That's besides the point, right?
Huh? No, that is entire. You don't have a good reason to.
Okay, the basis of this is that someone has a gun to your head, and he's gonna blow out your brains if you don't blow out his. Are you shooting him?
What is this?
Well, and here we have Brandon playing another game.
Right, yeah, because you guys wouldn't join me.
Yeah, so no, I'm saying, would you shoot him in the head? Would you do it?
I feel like it all depends on the context.
There's no context.
For me.
No context. Would you kill someone to save
No
yourself?
context?
Would you kill someone to save your own life? Would you do it? That's it.
Again, right? I heavily depend on the context for this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Homie's got a gun to your dog.
Dog?
He says, if you don't shoot me, I'm gonna shoot your dog.
Well, I wouldn't have a dog in the first place, but
I
personally feel.
Oh my god, Simon!
Life is more worth than a dog's life.
A person's life is
Controversial. Wow. So very controversial, but yeah.
What if he's just a douchebag? This man's is a complete douchebag. He broke into your house, he shat on your coffee table, and now he's threatening to kill your dog. He's just a douchebag. He wants to kill your dog. You wouldn't kill him? What if it's family member?
Nothing.
Well, family member. Family. Of course, but if that were the situation, I wouldn't be able to shoot him in the first place.
Why not?
Because he'd shoot my family member.
No, he has a gun to your family member's head, and he says, "If you don't kill me, I'm gonna kill your family."
Why? What's the point of that?
Oh yes, I have this hostage, making you have to kill
me. Oh wow! that is the most stupid situation I cannot imagine.
Okay, fine. Guy breaks into your house. You have the draw on him. He's pointing a gun at your family. You're pointing a gun at him. Do you shoot him?
No, because my family member's in danger still.
He has a gun pointed at your family. He hasn't pulled the trigger yet.
And what?
And if you shoot him, he won't kill your family.
How do you know that?
Because you blow out someone's brains and their body goes limp.
Yeah, but they could still, if they are fast enough, still shoot my family.
I guarantee you no one's going to be able to distinguish the noise of a gunshot before the bullet hits their brain. There's a reason they call bullets
Marshall.
Sonic. No. There's a reason that bullets are hypersonic. The bullet enters his body before the noise happens.
Marshall, do you ever wonder why police never shoot someone when they have a hostage?
Probably because they can't aim well.
What makes you think I have good aim?
You don't need to have good aim. It's most of the time cops have, or hostage people who have hostages have the hostage in front of them.
What?
No, it's completely true.
Then that means I can't shoot them.
The guy's just pointing a gun at your family. Your family's sitting in a chair, right? All of your family. One chair.
All in one chair. Sitting
Wow.
on each other's laps, yes.
And he is
They're
like
on like
10
a
feet away.
Comcast couch.
He is like
or
he's
no.
10. You still wouldn't shoot him?
Yeah, I probably still wouldn't shoot him
Why not?
because he probably has a better aim than me, and there's more people for him to shoot than for me to shoot.
Let's just say that this bullet's gonna hit him. You know you're gonna hit him in the head.
What? Why do you want me to kill someone so bad?
I don't want you to kill someone. I want you to make the decision on whether or not you would kill someone if they were threatening someone.
Look, okay. Hypothetically, right? If everything works out in my favor, if I shoot him, sure, I would shoot him to protect my family.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
No,
that's all I wanted to know. That's it.
There's literally no situation where that would happen.
We're done. We're done. That's all I wanted to know. I don't care about how
so
realistic the situation is.
You first time you had literally no situation. You're like, yeah, would you shoot someone? No, I wouldn't.
It's like the trolley. It's like the trolley thing, you know? Like
again, Marshall, I said it depends on the context.
Okay, but
the
trolley
problem. No context in the beginning.
The trolley problem.
I think you should have introduced the trolley first.
The trolley problem.
The trolley would have been better than just this other situation you came out of nowhere.
They introduced the. I'm gonna search up the trolley problem right now. You guys are gonna eat your fucking words. You guys are gonna eat your fucking words.
I already know the trolley situation. I've done ethics.
That's like asking someone the trolley question, but you're just saying, would you switch the tracks? I'm not telling you if there's anyone on the track. Would you switch the tracks? Huh?
Dilemmas of the trolley problem. There's a runaway tram on course to collide and kill 5 people down the track. But you can intervene.
There's the context.
You can intervene and have it kill just one person.
One person, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right? Would you intervene?
Yes, because there is context to that question. Not, hey,
okay,
it's a trolley. Would you switch the tracks? No, I'm not telling you if there's anyone on there. I'm just saying, would you switch tracks? Fun, right? That's literally that was the exact thing of your fucking problem.
I think mine was a little. Look, I may have misspoken, but I think mine was straightforward enough for you to get the point, right?
Flabbergasted.
You guys are still not on. I can't believe this.
I can't, dude. My PC keeps crashing.
Absolutely flabbergasted.
What are you flabbergasted by? It's super simple.
Yeah, sure, super simple.
You shoot guy. Guy doesn't.
Too simple.
You shoot guy. Guy doesn't kill your family. Do you shoot guy?
Yeah. You introduce family to that. That's where you actually get it going. You don't just go, you shoot guy.
I did. I said, yeah.
Would you do it? Guy would you shoot guy?
You shoot guy or guy shoots you. Would you shoot guy?
Again.
That's it.
Would.
It's like the trolley problem.
For me, it would depend on circumstance, right? Like when you introduce more factors into the trolley problem. If those 5 people were criminals who were murderous assholes, and the one person is a doctor, right? Who would you choose to save then? That completely changes up the situation. That's exactly the same for me.
But I need some context. What kind of doctor is he? Is he a plastic surgeon?
He's
is he an ER doctor? What are the criminals? Are they all like have any of them?
I told you all of them have been charged for murdering.
Yeah, but being charged doesn't mean shit.
They've all murdered 5 people each without intention,
and it's 100 without any intention. They murdered them on accident, no intention.
No. No. Wait, I said...
Yeah, without intention. You said without intention.
You said without intention.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I meant the wrong thing. But yeah. All intentional. They just went in there, no reason, killed them all. That's it.
Okay, I don't see how that's any different from homie kills your family or you kill homie.
You said you kill person or person kills you. I said that one depends. Depends. It depends on the situation.
Person's an asshole. He just wants to kill you.
Well, then I'll kill him.
Okay, now the person is he's a priest.
Oh God. He touches little boys.
He
Yeah.
touches. Oh God.
Oh my fuck.
What kind of priest? I can he pray and block the bullet? If he can, I'll shoot him.
What kind of priest do you know? That's fucking. Hold the fuck on. What kind of priests have you been hanging out with
block this bullet
that are
from me.
bulletproof?
Oh God, please block this bullet.
It's like the Boxer Rebellion in China. Oh, our kung fu will protect us from their bullets.
Oh
Aw,
God.
my sweet
Where are you,
moves.
Simon?
My
I'm
sweet.
in Brent. No.
You're in Brentnell?
Wow, I
My
don't think we can
sweet
say
kung
that.
fu.
My sweet kung fu will stop your bullets.
My
sweet
kung
kung
fu, bro.
Okay,
I'm
so
just that
now that we
good.
got our little bit of morality out of the way, you know,
Uh,
what if you had a if you would revert to the fuck, I can't talk right now. Would you move to Africa
Would
with
you-
me?
That's
if
it.
you
Still
return to
no.
monkey, would you? Would you
I don't
return to
want
monkey?
malaria. I'm sorry.
Malaria's fine. Oh, I got a
Oh, I
story
don't-
to tell about malaria. Okay, so
I don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna tell you guys this story. This guy didn't have malaria, right? I thought he did, right? So,
So I shot him.
no, what? Okay, so when we were overseas, right? I was with. So a medical team is usually like a senior medic and then 2 to 3 juniors, right?
Okay.
My other junior, right? He and I were like, we worked different platoons, but we did basically everything together. He's my best friend. He like lives with me now. He comes back from a convoy, and a day and a half later, he is just sick as fuck. Like, I'm talking, he had chills. He had a fucking 104 fever. He was sweating
diarrhea.
nonstop, right? Hold on, Simon, I'm not done yet. And he was vomiting his brains out and having to
Did
run to
he
the
have-
bathroom like every
Ah.
fucking 10, 20 minutes, right? Like
That
this
was
guy
diarrhea.
this guy was so badly off that he was like fucking rolling around in bed, just groaning in pain. I thought he had malaria. I was like, 100%, I know what malaria looks like. I'm a fucking medic. I know what that is, right?
Did he come from Africa?
No. So we're in Iraq, right? We're in
Ah.
Iraq. Homie comes in or is lying there. I dose him up with drugs. I'm like, all right, we need to get the fever down. We need to stop him throwing up, yada yada, etc. etc. So there's a drug called loperamide, right? And what loperamide does is it's an anti-shit pill, is what I called it. There's a fancy term for it, but basically it stops you from pooping. And this was important for our convoys because they went for a couple of days, and no one wants to shit in the middle of the desert, you know?
They'd be losing a lot of water and nutrients. Yeah.
Yeah. We would all like pop loperamide on these trips, and I never had any issues. Turns out he had given himself just
Simon,
a little
come to
too
me.
much, loperamide, right? And at the point where he was getting sick, he hadn't taken like an actual shit in 2 weeks.
Mm.
So here I
Does that-
am.
That's not the problem.
thinking this guy has malaria and is dying. Turns out he's almost going. He's outside my door telling me about the pain he was in.
Oh,
I know
man.
you don't remember it. He doesn't remember most of the week because of how much pain he was in.
I wouldn't want to remember that either.
Right? He didn't know how much pain he was in. I find out. Fucking 8 months after we get back, he looks at me and he just goes, or we were talking about like that time. I was like, yeah, do you remember that time that I thought you had malaria? And he's like, yeah, I did. And I was like, yeah, we never really figured out what that was. And he tells me he went to the fucking bathroom with a glove and reached into his own ass to get the shit out.
I don't want to listen to that at all. God damn it.
It is just terrible.
Simon, stop going away from me. Come here.
What?
He's trying to trade you items in his video game. Man, kids these days with their video games and things. That's wild.
I found you. My
Have you-
friend.
Do you guys have any nasty poop
God.
stories? Simon, do you have a nasty poop story for me?
No, it's
Come
just
with me.
regular.
Just regular poops your entire life?
Yeah,
You've never had a
I'm
nasty one?
pretty sure. No,
Brandon,
none.
do you have a nasty poop story for me?
Huh?
Do you have a nasty poop story?
No.
I got a pretty nasty poop
What's a
story.
nasty poop story? Oh man, this
Simon-
one time
Simon, have you ever
my
heard of
shit was so runny, and that's it.
Simon,
What
have you
else-
ever
what
heard the
else do
story
you-
on how my how my farts sound different now?
What the fuck? What are you going on about?
Okay, so I'm in basic training, right? And MREs cause you to either shit bricks or like shit liquid, right? And sometimes there's this weird middle ground where instead of bricks or liquid, it's bricks and liquid. It's kind of like if you filled up like a water gun with salt rocks. If you can imagine that, like the water's still blasting, but there's also like little pebbles shitting out. No? Can't imagine it?
I could kind of.
I guess.
Well, the
yeah.
pebbles are shit pebbles, and the water is diarrhea.
I don't like to imagine it.
Okay, so take that image, right? Basic training, wake up in the morning, go for my morning shit. We had porta potties. I was like, oh yeah, porta potty time. Gonna fucking do it, right? Takes the shit in the porta potty. I look to my left, no toilet paper, right? Look to my right, no toilet paper.
Oh.
Like, oh fuck me, I'm gonna have to use a sock, right? It's okay, I'll just replace my sock later. I go to reach down and pull off a sock, and all of a sudden someone's banging on the fucking door. And they're telling me to get the fuck out of my fucking little porta shitter. They're like, we gotta go! We gotta fucking go! So he fucking bangs on the porta shitter door, and I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go. No time to pull off my socks. So I just pull up my pants.
Oh god.
And then we do like some combat stuff, right? Which is like a lot of running around and sweating and nastiness, right? And standard issue underwear turns into a thong as you move, right? So my underwear slides in with the concentration that I've told you before, and the concentration begins to harden on my underwear. And as I'm moving, the sweat mixes in there too, and it just starts grinding away, right? Feels like there's sandpaper in my butthole.
I don't like this.
It gets so much worse. So we finally finished that, and I'm like, alright, thank God, I can go and fix this problem before I die. Then someone shouts for us to get our rucks on. And rucks are just like giant backpacks. That's pretty much it, right? So I throw on this fucking backpack. I had like fucking 50, 60 pounds in it. And we start walking. 5 miles later, we're still walking. And now there's like a 50-50 sweat shit concentration in my pants.
Oh god.
And as I'm walking, it just starts chafing. Even worse. And at some point, something rips because then blood starts getting in there. And I start to feel the sting. And as I'm praying for my pain to end and for me to get like exploded by lightning, we arrive at our destination. Now, this isn't like a normal destination. This is, in fact, a horrific, terrible, disgusting destination that essentially requires you to crawl through a giant gravel and dirt pit and sand. And I don't know if you've ever like really crawled through gravel and sand and shit, but it gets everywhere, including down your pants.
Yeah.
Now
Just like sand.
I already had thought that it felt like sandpaper on my ass.
Oh no.
The sand made it actually sandpaper on my ass.
Oh.
We walked
really
5
don't
miles
like
back.
this.
And I swear to God, after that night, my farts sound different. Like,
It forever changed me.
it forever changed. Oh my God. From then on out, I've carried a spare change of underwear everywhere I go. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. Spare change of underwear at all times, and toilet paper if I can pack it. Like if in my car I have like 2 extra rolls of toilet paper. And you never know. Like, what if I need to take the shit on the road and I'm just in the woods because I can't find a truck. I don't know. It's like my worst nightmare now.
I could imagine.
Yeah. It's not great. It's not great.
I was never normal after that.
All was well until the Fire Nation attacked. Oh my God, dude. So what's been going on in your life, Simon?
What?
You got
It's
any?
all normal shit. I don't.
Yeah. You know, I don't know what you expect from us because we're like inside most of the times doing school stuff.
I don't know. I mean, something.
You're the one that's out and running, having fun.
I'm
If
not
you
even
can say
having
have-
as much fun. I feel like you guys definitely have more of an ability to have fun. You guys just choose not to.
No, never.
Think about it.
No.
What is there that I get to do that you guys don't get to do?
Go outside.
Why can't you go outside?
For a good reason.
Like, you have immunocompromised family members and don't want them exposed to COVID?
Or people are just stupid around here and don't like wearing masks. And so going outside always carries a risk.
That's fair.
That's true.
That is true. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from getting high in your house.
Yeah, we're not the people to do that. We already explained to you.
I know, and I don't know. I feel like you guys definitely have the capacity to do more than I do. I just like taking risks and am stupid.
Yeah,
It's the
you're
alcoholism.
pretty. I don't know. As like just personal dislike. That's it. For me,
I got you.
yeah.
Well, I think that's a good stop point for our shitty little podcast.
How long was it? It's been like I think
It's been like half an hour.
maybe 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's been like half an hour.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, Simon,
Yeah.
say goodbye to the people. Me, actually. Can you say goodbye to me? Remember, I'm doing this for my Alzheimer's.
Uh, oh yeah. Hey, it's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Skinny peeny.
Skinny peeny.
And remember, Marshall, you have a small penis.
Thanks. I appreciate.
Let's go dungeon.